Hello everybody and welcome to another episode here on Dooley Noted. So you spoke in the comments and you said that you enjoyed when I played Will You Press the Button on willyoupressthebutton.com. And guess what? We're gonna do it again. Let's get into this. Alright, will you press the button? You get $1 million, but you have to blow a guy. Yes. Like, seriously? Yeah, it would suck, literally. Where's my button? I have a button right here. I will push that button. That was fucking... Really? 34 people didn't take that? I would be a millionaire instantly. Just... Oh, and that's it. Millionaire. You get a weapon of choice. You get your weapon of choice. It requires no maintenance, and you can... You get your weapon of choice. It requires no maintenance and can only be wielded by you. Ooh. You may never use it to harm another living thing. Is it a weapon at that point? If you can't harm stuff with it, then is it a weapon? That's a legitimate question. Like, if I had a gun that could never shoot somebody, then that's not a weapon, I feel like. It says you must never use it to harm another living thing. Like, if I swung it at a tree and just happened to miss and clip someone in the head, whatever my weapon of choice may be, I think I would do it. And just my weapon of choice would be like a fucking badass sword or something, right? Like, or my axe, or, you know, whatever, something really badass, and then I'd just hang it on my wall. People would come over and be like, see, that's my fucking sword right there. Like, oh, you're gonna use it on burglars if it comes in? No, I can't. But it looks cool. So you know what? I will take it. I'm gonna hit that button. 42% did not. I'm not losing anything. I can go grab the kitchen knife and kill somebody if I need to. But you get a badass weapon for it. There's no setback to that. It's just you can't use it on people. Who gives a shit? Will you press the button? You have the ability to hear whatever music you want without headphones, speakers, etc. But you can never create music of your own, not even in the shower. I'm trying to think of how good that would be, because that's a really bad for me. I've got a new song coming out next week on this channel, so I can never create music of my own again? Who gives it? Are headphones that bad? Headphones don't seem that bad to me. I will not take that. That's bullshit. What? 61% of people... I guess 61% of people don't really care if they make their own music or not. I care. All right? I like making music. I don't want to do that anymore. I mean, I don't... Will you press the button? You can buy whatever you want, but your friend will die. Which friend? Okay, first they don't state which friend it is. If it's my best friend, no, I don't think so. If it's just one of my friends, I don't know which one. You know, things happen. I mean, but is that a one-time purchase? Or is it literally like, I want to buy all of everything? You know, like if I get everything I ever wanted to buy, if I'm like, yeah, I will take literally... I'll take every video game from there. I'll take all of these cars. I'll take that mansion down the street. No, I'm going to pay it all off now and all the maintenance the next like 100 years. I'm just going to buy that right now. I assume the way it's phrased though, you can buy whatever you want. That sounds very singular. I'm not going to do it. You know why? Because then even if I got like everything, I ever wanted to buy, it would still be that night. It would be a couple of nights that I'd sit there and go, man, that guy's dead. That sucks. And then I'd curl up in a blanket made of velvet gold. Will you press the button? You can travel in time. I guess it means forward or back, but you age at 4 times the normal rate. Ooh. So wait a minute. Let's say I live to the ripe old age of 80. What is that, 15? I got 15 years left? Fuck. That is a really short time. 15 years left? That's if I live to 80, which I don't think I'm doing. But I can travel in time. Man, it'd be a great 15 years. But here's the other thing. It's like if I go back in time, it sounds like my aging will still go at normal. You know what I mean? Like if I go back in time and I hang out in the past for like a year, and I'm like, hey, what's up? Boop, 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 boop. And then I go back to the point that I left from. I only have 14 years. But like Kat doesn't know that. And I'm sure by the time that I reveal it to Kat, I'm like, by the way, I've been going back in time and having so much fun. then like I'll have like 3 days left. I'll be like, oh yeah, by the way, I used up all of my life in the past without you. But there's so many times I wish I could travel back in the past. I would not go back to like really, really far back events because I don't want to fuck with stuff, right? People are like, oh, I would go kill Hitler. I would not do that. I don't know what that would cause. By the way, one of the people that he killed happened to turn into Super Hitler and killed 3 times as many people. And that's your fault now because you killed worse, like not as bad Hitler. Like I don't know what it's gonna cause. The past stays in the past. Massive events I'm not doing anything about. I'm not gonna get a butterfly net and catch the meteor before it kills the dinosaurs. But God, going back in time like 10 minutes? Think of how awesome that would be to be able to do that whenever you want. Like I lost a project the other day I was working on because I didn't have enough space on my computer and I didn't realize until the project was already gone. If I could have gone back in time 10 minutes and just deleted something off my computer, saved the whole project, god damn. And I could travel in time, and that makes it sound like I can go back, fix it, and then jump back into the future. Like I don't even have to like go back 2 days and then wait 2 days to get back to the point I was. I can just go back, fix it, and then come home. This is the hardest question I've gotten so far. I would do it. I'm gonna hit that button. Oh man, 69% of people did not. Yeah, 15 years is not a lot of time. Oh crap. You know what I didn't even think about? I didn't even think about that. But like in 5 years, you know, I'm gonna look like I'm 40 whatever. Oh, Kat's gonna be pissed. But man, I'm gonna have a good life up until then. Time travel? Come on. You become the sexiest person alive, but you can never get laid. Ooh. There's something to be said about being the sexiest person alive though. Like just that confidence of being like, hey, what's up? This is what I look like. You know what else I like about that? That must mean I got a really good body, right? And that probably means that I can eat whatever the fuck I want because regardless of what goes into me, I'm still the sexiest person alive, but I can never get laid. That really sucks, and I'm sure Kat would leave me after that. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna do it. I would love it. I would love to like show up in videos on Achievement Hunter and just be like, oh, what's that? Oh yeah, I look great. Aren't I the sexiest guy alive? You know, but then like fucking I'd come home and Kat would be like, oh, you're back. Great. You can be best friends with your favorite celebrity. I already am. Hey, Achievement Hunter. All right, but you will never see your current best friend again. Who would I be best friends with? I don't really have a favorite celebrity now that I think about it. I don't know. I really would become best friends with like Hugh Jackman or someone, right? Like just to be like, it's fucking Hugh Jackman right there. But you know what? I'd probably feel very intimidated because then I'd be like, hey, I'm kind of famous online, you know. I got these many followers and stuff. And he's like, oh, really? I won 3 Academy Awards. Yeah, yep, you did. Yeah. So you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep my current best friend. I'm gonna keep my Andrew or my Nick or whoever. Okay. You can have sex with anyone you desire. Ooh, Desiree, Danny Phantom. That's not who I want to have sex with. I mean, like granting a wish. Like this. Okay. She was kind of hot. It is the worst sex experience of your life, and you don't get an orgasm. I love like how much that plummeted. It is the worst sex experience of your life. Oh my, can you imagine how bad that would be? I wonder like what would be an experience that you would be like, wow, that was bad. They would have to like shit themselves. Like during. Have sex with anyone. You could see the person you would desire to have sex with most is someone that you think would be really good at sex. Unless you just did it for the story. Like, I fucked this person. Oh, really? How was it? Sucked. I am seeing a therapist. I'm not gonna do that. Not worth it. Not worth it. In the future, a heavily oppressive government takes over the world. You have the opportunity to take it down. But all technology fails, thrusting the world into a dark age for 200 years. This one's surprisingly difficult. It would suck not having technology, right? Like that would suck. Not having internet, not having games, not having music, not like, I mean, you have live music on like fucking ukuleles or what do they have, mandolins. But on the plus side, a heavily oppressive government takes over. Wow, the way they phrase it, you have the opportunity to take it down. Not even you take it down. you have the opportunity to take it down. So let's just roll with that you do take it down. All right, if you took down a heavily oppressive government, then you go into the dark ages, right, for 200 years. So you're long dead before technology comes back. But when technology does come back in 200 years, think of what a fucking god you're gonna be, like in all the history books. They'll tell so many stories about you. And when there's time travel, people are going to come back in time to see you. Like, oh, you're the guy who took down that government and then, like, ruled the land in the Dark Ages. And I'm like, yeah, you're fucking right that I did. That was me. I did all of that. I will take it. So there we go. Boom! So there you go, guys. There's another episode of Will You Press the Button? Again, if you like this series, let me know in the comments and I will keep it going. And I've heard some of you say that you also want to see me play some game that's like, Would You Rather? That's it. I think it gives you, like, you have to pick one of two options. I will do a video in Would You Rather sometime soon. Thank you very, very much for liking and subscribing and leaving comments because I love seeing them. And sometimes I get in on those comments and respond when a response is needed. Check out next week. We'll have a song coming out here on Dooley Noted that Spencer and I wrote. Spencer's the main guy behind the music. You know, we did TOP and Terrorize and Game Failed. We did all those videos. So we're writing more rock music now, and it's releasing on the channel sometime, and it will be available for download on iTunes and Google Play, so watch out for that. And I will see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, everyone. What? Do you see how far that cop just ran? He just ran across the whole map. Are you kidding me? God, they're getting cops at the spry young age of 7 now.